ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 नारायण नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अवघरेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति विनश्यति। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपाय गोविन्दाय नमः। We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 1st, Chapter title The Supreme Lord is Equal to Everyone, Text number 24. हिंसातद् अभिमानेन दण्डपुरुषयोर् यथा दण्डपारुषयोर् यथा वैषम्यम् इह भूतानाम् इति पार्थिव हिंसातद् अभिमानेन दण्डपारुषयोर् यथा वैषम्यम् इह भूतानाम् इति पार्थिव हिंसातद्भिमानेन पारुषयोर् यथा वैषम्यम् इह भूतानाम् इति पार्थिव
हिंसाचारभिमानेन दण्डपारशयो यथा वैषम्यमिह भूतानामाहमिति पार्थिव हिंसा तदभिमानेन दण्डपौरुषयोर्यथा वैषम्यं यः भूतानां ममाहम् इति पार्थिव हिंसा तदभिमानेन दण्डपारिष्ययोर्यथा वैषम्यं यः भूतानाम् ममाहमिति पार्थिव.
What word meaning? Translation purport by Stephen Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shrupa ki jai. Himsa, suffering. That of this Abhimanena, by the false conception,
Dandaparushayo,
when there is punishment and chastisement,
Yatha,
just as
Vaishamya,
misconception,
Iha, here,
in this body, Bhutanam, of the living entities, Mine and I, the Parthiva, O
Lord of the earth.
Translation. My dear king, the conditioned soul, being in the bodily conception of life, considers his body to be self and considers everything in relationship with the body to be his. Because he has this strong conception of life, he is subjected to dualities like praise and chastisement. Purport. Only when a conditioned soul accepts the body as himself does he feel the effects of chastisement or praise. Then he determines one person to be his enemy and another his friend, and wants to chastise the enemy and welcome the friend. This creation of friends and enemies is a result of one's bodily conception of life. Shri Chaitanya Vishnu Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Nirvam Sagrajatam Sagra Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Shri Vishadhantam Namo Shripadaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Satyavadi Shashatashri Namo Mahadhyaya Krishna Premadaya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Nirvishesha Namah He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopeshwaro Vikaranta Radha Namaste Taptadhantam Gauranga Shanti Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Supredevi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhesha Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vajanaaya Krishna Prema Prayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namini Gauri Krishna Namah He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Bhakta Kanta Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I'm seeking the blessings of Mukta Guru and all other Vaishnavas so that they can bless me, so that I can speak on this Bhagavatam. So I can purify myself and please all the Vaishnavas. So this is the seventh canto we are seeing from many days. Today is the 24th verse. So as we know that from many days description is going on. The seventh canto began with the inquiry of Parikshit Maharaj to the Sukdev Goswami about the lords. Why always lords take the side of a demigods and always on the against the demons. So to clarify this, Sukdev Goswami gave many references, many verses spoke, and after speaking verses, he gives the story which is already upon same inquiry between the Narad Muni and Yudhishthira Maharaj at the time of Rasya Yagya. So at that time, when Lord killed Shishupal, and then in front of everyone, whoever was present there, everyone saw that how the soul from the body of Shishupal is coming and going into the body of Krishna. So then this makes the question to the Yudhishthira Maharaj, because he was knowing the nature of the Shishupal. As from the Shishupal, the day he is taken birth, he just starts speaking the blasphemy of Krishna. So always speaking blasphemy of Krishna, and it will go on every time, not only one time only and stop again, but go on as the time goes ahead. So but not stop. And scriptures mention that one who is just criticizing the God and just blaspheming the God, he will get punishment such like that he will go to the eternity to hell. So then, but he saw that he is entering the body of his soul is entering into the body of a God. So then he asked to Narad Muni, how it is that Shishupal and Dantavakara both, they are the enemies of the God. But where see in front of everyone, they saw that the soul of Shishupal entering the body of God. So then he tells about, is going to come ahead, but is Narad Muni just speaking about second verse, as we saw last time. First verse was there. I just so I just read. The great sage Sri Narada said, O king, blasphemy and praise, chastisement and respect are experienced because of ignorance. The body of the conditioned soul is planned by the Lord for suffering in the material world through the agency of the external energy. So, after the inquiry of Yudhishthira Maharaj, Narad Muni first verse is spoke, which we discussed last Sunday, and the second verse is today. My dear king, the conditioned soul, being in the bodily conception of life, consider this body to be self and consider everything in relationship with the body to be because he has this wrong conception of life, he is subjected to a dualities like praise and chastisement. So he's explaining about the bodily conception of life, how the conditioned soul, when this come this material world, he just got caught in these modes, and in modes, sometimes he work on the goodness, sometimes he works on the mode of patience, sometimes work on the ignorance. And while in the different modes, he identify himself different varieties of the bodies. Because according to modes, he live life, he get the body next life like that only. Like Krishna speak in the Bhagavad Gita, when one in the mode of goodness, he will go to the higher planet. When one in the mode of patience, he will remain in the earthly planet. And one in the mode of ignorance, he will go to the lower species. So accordingly, the person will get the body. But because he is the condition of in anyway, either heaven or the lower species is a condition. Condition means having this identity that I am this body. And when this identity is there, as I am this body, then he considers himself that everything related to body is my own. And my only, and then it goes on expanding. It not stop only that this body is mine. But as soon as one identifies himself a body, then so many other identities comes. Like this body belongs to this country, this body belongs to this city, this body belongs to this family, this body belongs to this children. So in this way it goes on, relatives, it never stops. So as he identifies himself more and more the body, and then along with the identification, so many comes, this dualities comes. Someone will be the friend, someone will be the enemy. Whoever help him, whoever on his side, he always consider my friend. And whoever on just go against, which will not give you happiness, then he consider this as my enemy. And then he feels the dualities. when he becomes success in something, he become very happy. When he become failure, then he will become morose. So this duality comes when one accept consider himself a body, and therefore, and then like Prahlad Maharaj also says to the his prayers that how this one person is identify himself body, he has to go to so much troubles and so much suffering in this life. And we have seen many examples are there from the scriptures, even from Bhagavad Gita also we see how the first verse only is speaking about this, Dhritarashtra is speaking. And that only is comparing bodily identification. What is saying that Dharam Kshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Yujusva Mamka Pandavas. And the purport to right that actually both are Kurus only. This Pandavas plus Dhritarashtra's sons. But here is saying that Mamka and Pandava. So he's considering the son of his is like Kurus, and he's considering the son of Pandavas, not the Kurus. There he's considering them as a son of Pandu. So this first verse only began because he was identified so much to the body level. Like Prabhupada right in the second purport only. Although the Dhritarashtra was blind by the eyes only, but he was also blind of the spiritual things also. He was Dhritarashtra was blind from birth. Unfortunately, he was bereft of the spiritual vision also. So he was not having. Therefore, he was so much considering that these my sons and the sons of Pandu. And then he asking to Sanjaya what things are happening there. So he was knowing that one thing, that place is this place a holy place, and therefore my sons are like not the they are like the demons only. They are not a holy, and the sons of Pandu are there holy. They are knowing he was knowing that, and therefore he was having fear. So therefore, when he identifies his body, so many things he has to go through. Although the great saints was living, guiding him, Vidura was guiding him, Vishnu was guiding him. They are both are the great saints. So, but he was because after identifying body, then very difficult to hear also. So therefore, he was knowing that my sons are wrong and the sons of Ram are right, and Krishna is their side also. He also knowing that Krishna is supreme God also, and wherever Krishna is there, wherever the victory is there, where the Shri is there, everything is there. But because identification it goes so deep that then he identifies the body that ego works, then he not hear anyone good guidance. The same thing is like today is a day of this Ram Dashera, Ram Vijayotsav. So there also the one saintly person was living in the assembly of this Ravana, this Vibhishan, and he was also giving good guidance that you should always give up this Mother Sita back. You have so many other wives, you can enjoy them, but you give up this because she is Lakshmi herself only, and she is the wife of the Supreme Lord, and this is going to destroy the whole Lanka dynasty. But you are not listening, and therefore, then his son Indrajit, and then he just because giving him punishment, he was intending to go away from this place. Otherwise, I will kill you. So same thing is happened to Vidura. The Duryodhana, when he was not taking side of Pandavas and he good advice to the Dhritarashtra, so then they also become against to the Vidura. So this happens because of identification of the body. When identify the body, then ego works, and then ego will does not listen to good guidance. Another example is here this pastime is happening. The Prahlad Maharaj story is going to come after this next chapter. So another example of this only Hiranyakashipu. So he was telling that my brother was very good. Hiranyaksha, he was very good. This Lord he not is God, but he is Vishnu killed him. And he was considering Vishnu is like a bad person. Enemy. So such a where all the scriptures are glorifying Lord Vishnu, all the saintly person are glorifying, but because he was identified to a bodily level, so then he was considering according to his own conception. That my brother was very good, and this Lord Vishnu was very bad. So in this way, again, but when the time came when the Hiranyaksha they killed this uh, Bharat killed Hiranyaksha. So that time when mother of Hiranyakashipu and the wife of Hiranyaksha and the son of Hiranyaksha, they were like very morose. And then he gave good advice. Then such a advice that it was looked like a very good means how the advice given by Krishna to Arjuna, Bhagavad Gita, soul level, that governs body, your soul. So he gave very nice good advice. But after some time, what will happen to him? He became the enemy of the Lord and he wanted to take revenge. So much so revenge that he was knowing that Lord Vishnu is worshipped where these Brahmanas, saintly persons, were cows and so many things which required to do the yajna. On there, the Lord Vishnu will get so much nourishment. So therefore, he was trying to destroy everything. So he was telling to his persons to go and kill them wherever cows are there. Make the Brahmanas will not do any yajna. Destroy all the trees because trees give so many fruits, flowers, and destroy the gardens. So much he was giving. Although he gave good advice one time, but he was not following. This is another thing that when one identify a body, you know the philosophy, but application is very difficult. So on this way we can understand that how this identification is so deep. It will not going to end unless a person very he will get we can say that he will get the mercy of the Supreme Lord and the mercy of the pure devotees. Of course, then this just like the example of Ramana and Dhritarashtra was having the pure duty with them, but they still not took the benefit of this. So another side we see the example of there are great souls example who not who considering that this understanding that we have taken birth in the material world condition level body identification, but they are not identifying themselves body, and they were considering these are like uh, disturbances in our life. So one of the example we can see the Kunti Maharani. Kunti Maharani, although her sons were all the devotees, they are the great souls, but still she was praying to the Lord, please cut my all attachment from the Pandavas and the Vishnus. Why? For the body identification. So if I'm identifying them as they are my son, this Pandavas are my sons, and belonging to this family of Vishnus, then it is like body identification. So then Krishna told to Kunti Maharani, I'm also with Pandavas. So I'm also with Pandavas. If you want to cut your attachment with Pandavas, then I also will get cut. my association will get cut. Then she was saying that you cut my association with them, not on as a devotee identification, but as a body identification. So even devotee also, we should be very identify himself as a soul, not as a body identification. I belong to this family, I belong to this city, all this thing. So when we identify ourselves as a soul level, then we can see whole world as our family. Then we cannot see that like Prabhupada said, I renounce one family, but I got the whole world as my family. I got so many sons because a devotee sees everything as a level of a soul and everyone is a part and parcel of Krishna. They don't see that on the body identification. So here, just like mentioned that in this translation purport, because of his wrong conception of life, he is subject to dualities like praise and chastisement, and then success, fail, he is my enemy, he is my friend. So therefore, when we work on this principle that I am a soul and part and parcel of the Lord, and my only duty is to serve, and my only duty is to distribute the message of God to everyone, and we can see that the whole world become like kutumba, like we say, the whole world like become very happy for us. There is no something we find something miserable in the material world. Of course, the nature of the material world is to always give misery. But while living devotee here, they don't find any something misery. Because you understand that this I am a part and parcel of the God, and everyone is a part and parcel of the God. So therefore, this uh, bodily identification will keep us drowning in this material world to go deeper and deeper. It goes such a deeper that it will very hard to come out. But when we identify ourselves as soul level, then it will help us to go from this material world back to the spiritual world. Okay. So still time remaining. So today is a most auspicious day at this. So I just will discuss something from Ram Vijayotsav and Madhvacharya appearance day. So it is said that Ram Vijayotsav is a day when Lord Ram killed Ravana. So at that time, Ravana was the atheist, not the atheist like this kind of today atheist just they, but that time was the greatest atheist who always having so many misconceptions. So therefore, he also is one person that who not listening from the Vibhishan, and then not only Vibhishan and his wife also Mandotri and so many others. They were giving good advice, but he's such a great atheist that was not listening. So today is the day when Lord Ram killed Ravana. So it is said that the Madhvacharya also appear on the same day only. So Lord, why it is that Lord Ram killed the atheist Ravana by arrow, Shastra. Similarly, Madhvacharya born on this day to kill the atheist conception by Shastra. So therefore his birth was for this purpose only, to defeat the Maya philosophy and to Vaishnava philosophy to get established. So today is the day when he also appeared. So I just text. So Madhvacharya appeared in a place where is Udupi. Udupi is a place near Udupi when Prajakshetra is there, the place of a Parshuram. So his father called as Madhya Gayabhat and mother Vedavati. So father from last many years, actually he was getting sons, but the sons were dying that time only. But his father wanted so that my son, great soul will appear in my family. So from last 12 years, his father every day he was traveling regularly from this place to the village of Bela to Udupi. His place was called as Bele. So he was traveling to Udupi. That was 8 miles north from this village. So regularly and going there to take the darshan of the temple called as Ananteshwar temple. So Ananteshwar temple is there. So he was going every day continuously, whichever season will be there, non-stop. And while walking there, he was praying to the God, please give me a son, please give me a son. So one day, one priest, one person, one devotee, was very in trance, and he was climbing on the top of the to the temple, Gopura on the temple, and he was shouting very loudly, announcing to just now a great soul is going to appear to re-establish the purest principle. A male child as an incarnation of Vayu is going to appear. And he will very soon is going to take birth in this place. So Madhya gave, but his father, he understood from within his heart that he is going to appear as a my son. And simultaneously, when he inquired that his wife also, Vedavati, she was also feeling like the same thing only, that the son is going to appear. And after some time, the very beautiful child born from infancy, his name was again Vasudev. Vasudev. So he was very intelligent, very intelligent. So much intelligent that at the age of 5 only, he became a very great scholar. Very great scholar, and that time, when the son comes the eighth year, that time the Diksha, Brahman Diksha to be given. But when he became, because he was a 5 year only, because he was a great scholar, that time only his father gave Brahman Diksha. And then he became very intelligent. He got Brahman initiation at age 5, 3 years earlier. So whatever he heard and whatever he read once only, he just remember. And his body is very strong, very industrial, very beautiful. So, and he was performing so many pastimes, wonderful pastimes going on in this place. So, like one pastime I just sharing that how one father has taken some loan from one person uh, for purchasing of bulls for farming. So some other his father was not able to pay the loan, and this person was coming every day to his home, asking, "Please give me my money back, give my money back." And then his father was very helpless. How much can I give? I don't have. And that time, such a good culture of guest that the person was given the loan. It was that unless I get my money back, I will not going to leave from this place, and I'm not going to eat or drink anything. And the father was thinking that, oh, he is not taking my guest. How can I take? So he was very fasting. So then he was very, Vasudeva was very small. So then he was thinking that, how can I tell them to take it? So he went back of his home. There was a tamarind tree was there. So he took some seeds of that tree and took in the hand and gave to that person. And he told that this is your loan you can take from this. And that actually these were not ordinary seeds. They become the very this gems. And that person they left. And then he told to his father that now you can start take your prasad because the loan has got clear. So he said, and he was very strong also. Like at very small age, he was just taking the food which the horses take, like big, very strong channel. Even you not having proper tips also that time. The mother was thinking that he had taken all the horse food. What will happen to him? But nothing will happen to him. So he was very strong. Age 11, Vasudeva felt that I wanted to go to a place to take shelter of my spiritual master and learn under him. So his spiritual master was in Udupi, Achyuta Preksha. So he went there and he learned very scholars, became very good scholar, more than studies there. And his father and mother were very so much concerned, where my child had gone, where my child has gone. So he went that place to find out, and then he reached to that place. By the time he came there, and Achyut Preksha and all his disciples, yes, of course, yes, not taken nation that time. So then they left to the South India Yatra, and then his father went because he was having some intention that my son is going to take sannyas. So he heard some from people. So then he went that place where the yatra was happening, and he told that please come back to home, please come back to home. Your mother and I was very unhappy. Then he was not listening. He was not listening. He told that I'm going to take sannyas now. But you are the only our son, and we have become very old. And who will take care of us? Then this argument going on a very long time. No, he told I will go to take sannyas. Then at the end, he told that okay, I will not take sannyas unless until you will get the next child. So then he told okay, his father thought okay, I will now go and back there to his mother. Then he went home and he told to his wife that he is going to take sannyas, but he is not coming back. So then he told that okay, but this condition he has kept. I will not take sannyas unless will you get a child. And then he still continue living to the Achyut Preksha. So then after some time, the very beautiful child born to the Madhya Gevat and the Vedavati. And then he decided, okay, I'm going to take sannyas now. Then his father was not giving permission. And he went home actually. And this Vasudeva went home and to take permission from their parents that I will going to take sannyas. So then they are not giving permission. But he told that your condition is fulfilled. Why you are not giving permission? If you not give permission, I'm not going to take sannyas. So then they told, okay, we are not going to give permission. Then you will not take sannyas. Then he told very strong point. Okay, suppose if I'm not going to take sannyas, then you will never see my face again. I will not come back here. But if I take sannyas, then I will come regularly to meet all both of you. Then mother thought that, if I not get permission, then what happened? Then I am not able to see his face. Better even allow to take sannyas. Then they allowed him to take sannyas. And then his name became Purna Pragya. So Purna Pragya was such a great scholar. That time only, after some days, a very big scholar came in the village, and he never debated till now. And he was very small, only 12-year-old, not very much also mentioned.
There also his father also was interesting.
That was what. So what he told before arguing this, that before taking sannyas, his father, when he was not ready to come home, his father just felt on his feet. Well, please come home, come home. Come home. Then he told that, oh, see, you have just only one condition. Father will take fall the feet on the sun when sun has become a sannyasi. So now you have given me hint that I should take sannyas. So then after then he agreed, and mother parents also agreed. Then he took sannyas and then become a great name came Purna Pragya. And then he was living with spiritual master Achyuta Preksha and learning more and more. So then the great scholar came in his village, and within 2-3 days, only he just defeated him. And that was such a great scholar. He never defeated anyone can defeat him till now. So then, because he defeated such a great scholar, his name became Ananta Tirtha. Ananta Tirtha. It means that it is like called as the victory by the Vedanta, the mastery of the Vedanta philosophy. That is called Ananda Tirtha. So then he was going on, is living his life. So one day he felt actually that what teaching is getting from Achyuta Preksha, it's like some mixed is there in my one. So then he thought that, this is not proper philosophy. Then he told his spiritual master that it is much Maya is mixed in that. So then also he also was getting learning from him. Okay. So therefore, then he left that place also. And then he was visiting South India for so many years. He was just traveling one place to another place, and going on traveling. Then he thought again, okay, I will come back to Udupi. After so many days, he came to Udupi back, and he was sitting near the ocean. Of course, by the time he got sannyas also, his name became Anantirtha because of this mastery of the Vedanta, and his another name was Madhvacharya also given. So he got disciples also that after some times when he was visiting South India many places. Then one time, Madhvacharya name given when some other pastor name. One time he thought that he went to Badrika Ashram along with the disciples, and he went very top of the Badrika Ashram where nobody can go till now. Nobody can go. Then he went there, and he told his disciples to stay outside only. I am going to meet to Vyasdev. And he went there to meet with Vyasdev and learn from Vyasdev so many more teachings for many days. And that time he became the Acharya. And then after learning, teaching, and then he came back. Then he went to Udupi. And one time he was sitting near the ocean. He was meditating. And then he saw the one boat is coming from the far place, and the flag is there, and the boat is like drowning in the ocean. And then the boat was drowning in the ocean. The person was just shouting, "Please save me! Please save me! Please save me!" And then just Madhvacharya, what he did, he just took his astra and then he showed, and then the boat he brought boat back to the shore of the ocean. And the person became so happy. He was a merchant. That he's coming from Dwarka and bringing so many jewels, so many things with him. So then he became very happy with Madhvacharya because he saved his life. He told him, whatever kind of jewel, whatever kind of you want gift, you can take from him. He told that I am a sannyasi. What I need? I don't need anything. Okay, but you are coming from Dwarka. If you are coming from Dwarka, you may be having got chandan. So please give me if you have chandan. Then he was thinking about I get, but he got one big stone of Chanda to balance the boat. For that purpose, he took that big stone of Chanda. Then he gave that Chanda to the Madhvacharya. And then this Madhvacharya, when he got his Chandan back, he brought his only to his place. By the time he was leaving this same place where Ananteshwar temple is there, someone has visited Ananteshwar. Maybe someone has seen the Udupi, both close temple are very close. Ananteshwar and Udupi. So that time he brought, and then the stone this got broke the Chandan, and the beautiful deity, very small child deity came, Udupi Krishna. So then this pastime is this deity is actually a Krishna deity in the from Dwarka when this Devaki and Vasudeva were living in Dwarka, and they were just wanting to serve the god in the form of a very small child. But by the time they were already grown up, Krishna.
1 year. Okay.
Yes, this Vasudeva and Devaki wanted to serve, but then later Rukmini told that, please show me the same pastime. Then he made the deities of that.
So the deity was worshipped by Vasudeva Devaki or Rukmini Devi?
Rukmini. Later.
Oh, first it was given to Vasudeva Devaki,
No.
then they passed.
No, this deity, no, this pastime which happened when Vasudeva and Devaki, they are missing this childhood pastime of God. So Lord told them pastime. So then this Rukmini Devi wanted to see the same pastime, and he showed that these deities. So then he gave the deity, and then Rukmini Devi was having the deities, and then this the same deity, and so he got this deity, and then he established that Udupi Krishna there, and he started worshipping. Huh?
Who gave the deity?
Krishna.
Himself.
That time only. It is not very from the Dwarka time only. By the time this Dwarka just got first time ended, the deity was just in the ocean only. So then
So after that, now he's getting.
because that time has come where he has to worship. Till the time Lord is waiting, just like God was waiting for the Madhavendra Puri, he will come, that time he will take me out from sleep.
So Rukmini mother would worship that deity.
That's a beautiful deity. You honestly what is the Yatara was there once.
So that is them. So churning rod.
So
So it's the same deity who turned for
yes.
Kanak dance.
and the same deity. But he just wanted to take the darshan. I remember once I visited that temple. It was not Yatra time. Yatra was different time. Yatra was like every devotee gets permission not to go to that. But there are always there are time when many sannyasis come. Because there are nearby Udupi temple, there are sannyasis staying. We know the past time that when sannyasis are there, but their rounds come to become a matadhari of that. So that sannyasi is start worshipping. So that time, before I move 2-3 devotees are there, we are not allowing, but the sannyasi is going to come. We're not allowing. And then immediately the sannyasi came. And behind him, some his followers are also there. So we also went. And I saw that sannyasi is just like very young sannyasi, was not very something, 25, 30 years. Yeah, he was doing parikrama. And then after doing parikrama,
Then he was the Matadish.
like he was there who just recently left the body. How many? 5 times after 12 years chance. 16 years. I say 6. After 16 years, some chance come because something. So he was just for Yatra, right? Last time he came, that time in this thing. So
He was very old.
it very not get chance to become so many times to become the round same. Because he has to, because that temple is famous for worshipping the deities.
He has become Matadish many times.
Many times. Maybe 5 times something. 16, 5 something. He became sannyasi very young age also. So this temple is famous for worshipping deities. And I saw that the sannyasi started worshipping, entered into the deity and outside the barricade was there. No one can go inside. So from outside we are able to see how he's worshipping so nicely. And then he was just worshipping. The worship starts from early morning It goes to the afternoon. And then till 4 to it goes to 11, 12 o'clock. And then the sunrise will come, then he takes some whatever, drink water or is playing for service.
It's fully there. Morning, evening, both.
Morning, I'm not, I saw the morning. Okay. So it starts 4 o'clock and it goes on so many long worship. Therefore, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this principle from this worshipping deity in such a way. So such a nice worship was happening, and it was so big, very beautiful as rhythm of mantras happening. We also felt that we can sit and then see how things are happening. Very beautiful. So I got also chance to take darshan of that time. So then Madhvacharya established the deity, and still deity's worship is very same elaborate way going on that way he started. No compromise anything. So as we say that how the Madhvacharya's pastime. So today is a day. I was hearing in my class whatever very good. Then so today is a day. I was thinking that we should pray to this Madhvacharya, pray to Lord Ram Chandra that just like and they kill the atheism from this world. Like, Lord Ram killed the Ravana, greatest atheist that time. And Madhvacharya killed this conception of atheism. Similarly, whatever atheism or whatever misconception in my heart should be destroyed and pray to the both of them. Very nice. So sincerely pray and then it will be destroyed. Okay. 2, 3 minutes. And then stop.
Yes.
Stop.
It's this question.
So I missed a little in the beginning. So today is Madhvacharya's appearance. Okay, it always comes on Vijayadashmi.
Whatever, this is a like principle. Like Lord Ramchandra killed Ravana, the biggest atheist, with a Shastra, Ban. And then Madhvacharya appeared same prince for that day to kill the atheism with the Shastras, with the philosophy. So today is the day. So, okay, stop here. Then,
So, from Madhvacharya's life, what can we, as his followers, we come
We are
in
coming
this line, what can we learn and apply? Maybe his quality of being bold and
I just heard Maharaj at the end. He told that after speaking this past time, he told that we should pray to him that that I can apply this the philosophy which he has given coming from Guru Shishya Parampara seriously in my life, but no mix of any atheism or any other Maya things. So that I sincerely go on my practice in devotion studies, because we cannot become like strong, strong or some great scholar. For Guru's blessing is that we can be. But from our side, we can pray that I can sincerely practice whatever Acharya is given, same parampara in the line, not any other mixed things. So then you'll get a greater success. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, ki jai, Lord Ramchandra Vijayotsav ki jai, Srimad Madhvacharya ki jai.
Okay. Harishna will have a quiz for 5 minutes. Quiz.
If nobody answers one shall question.
Very quick, just 2-3 minutes. Prabhuji in the beginning was telling about bodily consciousness, and he gave various examples of how people who were in bodily consciousness, just examples of people in bodily consciousness. Yes.
One we can get.
One. Ravana, yes.
Hiranyakashipu.
Hiranyakashipu.
The first love from Bhagavad
Yeah. Dhritarashtra, Mamaka, Pandravasya, yes. And opposite example, people who are not in bodily consciousness, people not in bodily consciousness. He gave two examples. Yes.
Another context again.
Could be. Yes. And one more.
She prayed and he was praying. She prayed.
Conception. One more. It's not this, but very related. Prabhupada said, Prabhupada said that he left his family and then a big family. that. So, opposite of bodily consciousness. And then coming to past time of Madhvacharya, quick questions. What is father's name?
I also could not hear properly.
No, Madhya Geya, but Madhya Geya, but
Okay, mother's name?
Vedavati. Vedavati is mother. Vedavati. But now father is Vedavati.
And his name as a child?
Vasudev.
Vasudev.
मुझे बायोग्राफी में अच्छे क्वेश्चन बन सकते हैं.
And at what age he became a scholar?
उपनयन संस्कार.
And what time, what age he accepted spiritual master? 11. What was the name of his spiritual master?
उसका नाम प्रज्ञकेश था. पूर्ण प्रज्ञा was his name. मनमोहन श्याम.
No. Achyut Preksha. Achyut Preksha. And his initiated name was Madhvacharya's Purna Pragya. And later he was called by two names.
Anand Tirtha. And Madhvacharya.
Madhvacharya. And yeah.
he got teaching from the
Vasudev gave him that name.
After learning from him, then he became.
upper Patrikashram he went. Maharaj said nobody goes there. When Radhesham Prabhu Image Brahmachari sent there. In one of the lecture you are telling that.
No, and then Maharaj said that instead of sending lower, you send upper.
Lower allowed to go, but upper nobody goes.
So we'll end here. Hare Krishna.